Hey guys, so happy Sunday to all of you. In this video, I want to talk about Ayala, AC, Ali, BPI, Globe, ASEN, and ALLHC as part of our stocks by request. If you missed the previous video that I did two videos on the Philippine markets. I did the top 10 dividend stocks that you could check out right now. And I did a technical analysis video on the PSEI as a whole. So if you're person who wants to earn via capital appreciation, you want to use trading, buying low, selling high as part of your repertoire and how you could actually build a larger portfolio. I really believe that technical analysis is a good way for you to be able to have a snapshot, a reference point on how you could see where the market is going. And if you wanted to see the market as a whole, check out that video where I gave you a snapshot on where the PSEI is and the significant resistances to watch out for. So the main merit on why I'm doing this video is I got a lot of questions also talking about AC, Ali, Globe as a whole, and since those were the top three stocks that people were asking about, I might as well. I thought about, oh, why not do the other companies that are inside AC as well? And what's interesting about AC is that, in my opinion, they're a very, very diversified company. They're very, very long. They're very prestigious as well. But when you're looking at it from a technical analysis point of view, always remember that a larger component on the decision making is based on basically support and resistance, and is it actually breaking the resistance or it's actually near the support as well. So if you watched the previous video where I talked about the PSEI, I mentioned that over 3+ years already the market has been basically consolidating, that we need to break out significant resistances before we could actually see the PSEI go up as well. The same is also true with at least Ayala Corporation. Allow me to show you. So allow me to zoom out a bit. As you can see right here, this is the very, very long consolidatory period also that's happening for Ayala Corporation, with the main support level that we're actually seeing right here at the 592, around 600 mark as well, which it hit it somewhere around mid 2022, hit the resistance right here, boom, then started to go down. 592 protected it, and for the first time in in a couple of years also, AC broke out from the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, the 100-day moving average, and the 20-day moving average. However, if you'll allow me to zoom in, this is something that's worth noting also for AC. If you'll zoom in right here, it still hasn't broke past the 775 resistance level. So if you look at 2022, we broke down from 775 in the second quarter, early second quarter of 2022. After breaking down from that, we haven't really broken out from that particular level. So in my opinion, you can see MACD above zero. You can see all of the moving averages also bullish. However, if you want to see AC have greater strides upward, it must break out from the 775 resistance. And after breaking out from the 775 resistance, it must stay above that level. But for it also to develop a higher high and a higher low, it must break out from the resistance at the 844 level or the 841 level. So two key resistances to watch out for: 775. It takes AC out of the almost a year worth of consolidation. And second, it must also break out from the 844 resistance level. So for AC, those are the two resistances you must take a look at, or at least watch out for. Then let's look at, yeah, Ali, which is the largest property developer in the Philippines. So for Ali, if you notice it, no, it's almost the same narrative. It has broken past the 20, 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, which, similar to the index, shows us that there is bits and pieces of reversals also going on. But above and beyond that, you also have MACD confirming everything. So the next thing that you need to look at is what would be the next possible resistance. And if you draw something somewhere around here, it's easy to note that there's a resistance somewhere around the 32.6 mark. There's another smaller one here at the 34 mark. Then you have another one at the 35 mark. Then you have another one at the 38 mark. So smaller resistance levels could be seen at 34 or 35, but the bigger one that needs to be watched is around the 38 mark. But something that's very interesting is that, similar also to AC, that we saw it drop somewhere around April 2022. For Ali also, it has gone above at least the drop that started from April 2022. So right now, it for it to have at least a larger sense of movement up, it must go and stay and go above the 32.6 mark. that mark should actually hold if you want to see it push higher. If not, then we may see larger corrective actions for Ali. So please do remember this. The next resistances for Ali is 34.18, 35.5, 35.48, and 38.18 as well. So if it breaks past those levels, then we could possibly see a different range where Ali could actually trade as well. Next, let's look at Globe. This is something a bit interesting because they recorded amazing earnings results for last year. But I want to zoom out so you have greater context also on how it is from a price standpoint. So this was Globe, and for those who follow the entire story of Globe, it had a very, very good run up at third quarter of 2021. It moved from 1,800 and almost doubled to 3,500. That was a very, very large pump, and it was like it was like a crypto Bitcoin type of movement up because it was very, very fast, very, very abrupt, and it almost doubled in just one quarter. But after that, 2022 happened, and then you saw a large decline as well. Please do note also that one of the reasons why um, easy Globe is one of the interesting stocks also because it's an infra play on telecoms in the Philippines, and as an emerging economy, Globe, a lot of people are using mobile, a lot of people are also using broadband, and they're right smack in the middle of it. But majority of the reasons why people are looking at it in that perspective is their positions in terms of Gcash as well. So that was a very, very good pump. And if you look at it also from that perspective, from this consolidation, from the support, and then from the breakout, it was almost double. And from it dropping from its peak, it dropped almost 42.19% as well. So where Globe is right now, it's currently still consolidating with this as the main support and resistances. So for Globe to at least have relevance once again, please do remember AC Ali broke past the 200-day moving average. However, for Globe, it hasn't broken that particular level yet. So resistances to watch out for, at least for Globe, is 2238 and 2476. I think the most, at least for the short term, what's important is it breaks out from the 2238 level because it allows it to break past the 200-day moving average. But if we wanted to get out from the consolidation that happened from last year, at least from the start of 2022, it must break out from the 2476 mark. Then I think it will give it a bigger opening for it to actually go to somewhere around the 2800 mark. But we're still very, very far from that particular level. What we need to look out first right now is the 2238 resistance and the 2476 resistance as well. Now, that being said, allow me to look at banking, BPI. There's a lot of story for BPI because of its merger with Robinson's Bank, and it would make the bank a much, much bigger bank as well. And as you can see right here from the disclosures and everything else in between, we saw it start to break out from the resistance. So allow me to zoom out. If you'll see it zoom out here, comparing it to AC, comparing it to Ali, comparing it also um, to Globe, this is something that's way different because the others really haven't gotten out of a large consolidatory range. It hasn't broken out of specific resistances. But if you'll draw a BPI from around 48, it has built a massive and very, very strong upward trend line there. And above and beyond that, if you'll also project this level, it has broken past this specific resistance as well. So we're seeing Globe continue to push up. Moving averages and MACD are also supporting it. At least the best areas not to pick it up would have been somewhere around here, August 2022, another one around here, October 2022. And for short-term traders, it would have been the breakout from the start of the year as well, because right now we are in the midst of it, um, pushing towards a breakout that happened just a couple of weeks ago. And second is it's still moving past the uptrend from the bounce of the upward trend line that we have right here. So that's BPI. I want to end everything off with ASEN and Ali. So I hope you guys are learning. I hope that this is something also that's helping you and giving you tremendous value as well, because that's the whole narrative of me making videos like this. I just want to educate you and teach you. And if you want to know more about that, I've written books about this. Links are in the description below. Second is, aside from the books, you can check out the recorded webinar that I created also, that you can watch wherever you are in the world. And I'm actually thinking of creating another live course. I don't know if it's going to be live online or live face to face, but if that's something also that interests you, put it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to be able to make one. If it's something that will if it's something that we can all do also together, that will that's like a common event where everyone could join us live as well. So let's look at ASEN, AC Energy. I want to show this to all of you as well. Let me pull out the chart. Okay, there. So what's interesting about ASEN is, if I'll try to draw a trend line here and connect all of this together, you can see it very, very well that it has broken past the downward trend line. Second, also, is it's a way above already the 200-day moving average. So if there's a couple of things going for ASEN, is that it's broken past the downward trend line, and it also has broken past the 100-day moving average, which is a very, very strong resistance. And if I'll zoom in, at one point it broke past the 200-day moving average, and right now it's trying to hold past this 200-day moving average as well. So if there's one thing you want to watch out for, at least for the next few days, is a 735 level. We need to have a sense stay above 735. If it stays above 735, then it gives ASEN a more bullish and reversal undertone, as it stays above the 200-day moving average. And the immediate resistance to watch out for should be around the 8.36 mark, also it also it tried to push above that level at the start of 2023, but it failed, hence putting a short-term resistance at that particular level. So the tradable range that we have right now for ASEN, 7.35 support, as connected with this, and that's also supported by 200-day moving average, and we have a resistance at the 8.36 mark. Lastly, I'll close this with another Ayala Land stock. We'll go with ALLHC. So as you can see right here, after the breakdown, or the large downward stride, I'll try to plot this for you guys so you also see it as well. This is a downward trajectory of ALLHC, but after that, it just pretty much consolidated, no, and it has consolidated from the at least the second half of 2022. So things to watch out for ALLHC, for those who want to trade it. The nearest and strongest support is 2.85, and then you may take profits at the 3.82 level. If it breaks past the 3.82 level, though, then we're actually seeing a larger breakout and a reversal from its consolidatory range. So accumulation period 2.85, you can take profits 3.82. Or if you're looking for it and if you believe in it, that it has greater moves after the breakout from 3.82, then you could hold past it, because you could actually see it shift from consolidation, from the downtrend to downward consolidation, to something that's pushing up as well. So that's where we are right now, from 6 stocks that are under the Ayala group of companies, or under Ayala Corporation. If you guys have any more questions, or if you guys have any other requests that you guys want me also to do or talk about as well, put them down below, and I'll try my best to be able to make videos for you guys as well. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. If you got value from this, I'd appreciate it if you could also like, share, subscribe, and put a comment down below that you're actually learning. So see you all in the next video.